nation, and the million faces formed together made for elevation. And the soldier won't surrender faith is like a fire that never burns to embers. The voice of the unheard, love is the answer.
I gotta speak it, believe it, that's how I feel inside.
I can't sit here quiet.
You can take my heart, you can take my breath when you pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up, heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic static. Call me a fanatic, it's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up, it's our resistance, you can't resist us. Can you hear me? Are you listening, sleeping, and the shadows could be making history? Through the fire, on the water, used to be a slave, but now you are a conqueror.
They can take my heart, they can take my breath when they pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up, heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic static. Call me a fanatic, it's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up, it's our resistance, you can't resist us. Up, 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 up. We're rising up, 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 up. Rising up, 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 up. We're rising up, 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 up. Rising up, 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 up. We're rising up, 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 up. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance. You can't resist us. This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic static. Call me a fanatic, it's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up, it's our resistance, you can't resist us.
Oh yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Voltage. Oh yeah. We're here once again. That's crazy, y'all. We've been here now. This is number 9. Week number 9 that we have been doing Monday Night Voltage. Loving it, man. Loving the fact that we've been here for week 9. We've been crazy. Monday Night Raw? Not exactly. Welcome in, Hippo. Welcome in, Erza, Dusk, Solara, opening Rio, and everybody else who's joining. We are here for what's sure to be another action-packed night for Monday Night Voltage. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Splendid, welcome in as well. Oh yeah, man. Let's get that 2K audio going, because we got a fun night tonight. As you know, from the card, and as Solar has pointed out, here to enjoy the start of the mid-card title tournaments, the dang right, Moon, we've got the start of the Intercontinental and IronHeart Championship tournaments tonight. We got a ton of other action throughout the card. It is going to be a fantastic show. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away from Deep Freeze. It's getting ever so close. And I'm excited for it. So, I think it's about time we go ahead and get this show started. Flair goes, I'll just be glancing at him. Fair enough. Leah is here, watching from backstage. Welcome on in. I'll walk alone. Dang right. Dave Bautista. If we can ever sign that man, that's crazy. But, highly doubt it, because it is Dave Bautista, and that man is very, very busy. This should be a fun show. It sure hopefully will be. We're starting this off like we've always done over these past few weeks. We're starting off with the Erza Scarlet Open Challenge. So, Erza Scarlet right now, 2-1. Can she make it 3-1 tonight, or will somebody else be able to take the win? Deep Freeze should be a fun time, but after, it's time. Alright, Kaz. Fair enough. But, poll is up. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and turn up that voltage. And get ready for the first match tonight. Coming out first, make sure I get it right this time. It is the woman who is holding the Open Challenge. As always, it's Erza Scarlet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Kamakura, Kanagawa, Japan, Erie.
Funny enough, this is the only Open Challenge ever I don't go random. As Rio said, it's your wife. It's your wife, Hippo. Erza Scarlet is here. Once again, for another Open Challenge. We've seen her compete in 3 of them already. First one, Mona Magistus. Wasn't successful in that. Second, was against Susie. Was successful in that powerhouse face-off. Last week, we saw her take on El Condor Hasa, in which Erza picked up the win and had to work for it in order to do so. Tonight, we get to see if Erza Scarlet can make it to 3-1. Or will she even herself back out at 2-2? Hello, I saw that this was live and wanted to watch. Welcome in, Ryan, and also welcome in to whoever you are. Let's see who's answering this Open Challenge. I'm excited for it. Okay, maybe I'm not as much excited for it anymore. Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
And her opponent, accompanied by the Disaster, representing Absolution from Tokyo, Japan, the Suture Morocco Isabella.
They are both here. I thought we'd seen the last of them after Yor and Yuffie were able to take care of them. But it doesn't look like it, because Junko and Mukuro are here. The Despair Sisters are back once again. I should probably, who are they? Why do I get such bad vibes from them? They're very bad news. We've seen them fight before. They weren't actually successful. Because Yor and Yuffie were able to pick up the win. Based on the announcement, seems the soldiers are stepping up. Looks like it. It does seem like it will be Mukuro taking on Erza Scarlet, unless for some reason I didn't hear it properly. And it's both of them. It seems like it will be Mukuro against Erza. I don't know too much about Junko, but Mukuro's quite powerful in battle from what I know. These two are, in fact, bad news. Despite the fact that they weren't successful, they're still bad news. You hear that theme and it's terrifying. Erza's going up against Mukuro, as we saw. Junko stepped down. She's just going to be there to watch. Lorenzo, let's call this matchup. Here we go. And a little chain wrestling to start. The warrior and a soldier go at it. Grabbing the back of Erza Scarlet is Mukuro Ikusaba. And immediately into a roll-up. Roll-up on Erza, kick out at 1. Reversing the pressure is Erza, but a kick out by Mukuro. Straight away. And right back into some more chain wrestling. And Mukuro overpowering Erza and then clotheslines her down. Mukuro, the pure power of the team. Junko, the brains. You gotta think that if there is an opportunity for Junko to get involved, she might just do so. Erza sent Mukuro to the outside, and she kipped right up. Back and forth now, right back into the chain wrestling. Is these two, Erza with that side headlock. Looking to wear the soldier down, but it doesn't seem like it's enough. Mukuro with the power, planting Erza to the ground. And a double axe handle to follow. Mukuro is looking relentless to start. Elbow drop straight away. And the Ultimate Soldier is taking control of this matchup early. Doors, back elbow. My name is Waylon. Nice to be here. Meet all of you. Anyways, for this match, I really hope Erza wins. I don't really like the other two. Fair enough. Welcome in, Waylon. Nice to meet you, man. Welcome into the GWE. As Erza fighting out of that submission from Mukuro. We've seen what Mukuro is capable of doing. An expert when it comes to high-powered offense, striking offense, and even some submissions. Mukuro is deadly, but you're going up against a warrior like Erza Scarlet, so you gotta bring your A game. Because Erza, if you're not bringing your A game, she's going to tie you up in knots and start working away at you. And working away at the leg of Mukuro is what she's doing right now. Oh, but look at that. Right as we thought. Junko has immediately gotten herself involved and has taken off the protective turnbuckle pad. And Lorenzo right there to stop it. But Mukuro with those elbows to Erza. And another one right afterwards as Lorenzo does fix that protective turnbuckle. And a double axe handle from the middle ropes, courtesy of Mukuro. And then one from the ground as well right afterwards. Lost count how many times in 2K Mukuro straight up kicked out of impossible situations, but we'll see if she can do that again. Hopefully she does. Let's be for real. As Erza stomping away on the arm of Mukuro, double foot stomp to the gut. As Erza Scarlet with the back fist straight away there. Took Mukuro down, didn't get enough distance there on that tope atomico. But grabbing Mukuro by the back of the head, countered the elbow, and oh, come on. Junko slid a sledgehammer into the ring, but Mukuro, with that kick, sweeps the leg, big kick. Mercenary mission. Right there, that little slingshot into the single leg drop kick. Erza kicks out at 2, not burning resiliency just yet. So far, Mukuro's proving more durable than Erza. Indeed. Oh no. Oh, we've seen Mukuro do this before. Queen of the Soldier. That pile driver. Dropping Erza straight on her neck. And that is resiliency from Erza Scarlet. And Mukuro locking in another submission, gripping at the face of Erza. But she fights out of it. Erza now looking to be taken down this early on. Fighting back, tried to go for the moonsault. Kinda got the legs in. Not really anything else, but this time that moonsault connects flush. Kick to the midsection now. Erza looking for that re-quip. No. Mukuro gets out of it. And a chop block straight to the knee of Erza. Off the ropes and actually sent into the corner by Erza. Big chop. Tried to set her up in position, and she's got her for that armory Breaker! We've seen her do that before, and it's put away her opponent last time she used it. But right now, it's resiliency on Mukuro. It is an even fight. Moonsault from Erza right afterwards, and Erza Scarlet has fought right back into this match. Oh, set up though, and Mukuro with that knee to the face. That fight has in fact leveled out, but Mukuro might be looking to finish things. Gets Erza back into the ring, and a drop kick to the face as Erza was getting back up. But smart moves there from the Warrior, rolling to the outside, but takes a wheelbarrow, a stunner on the ropes as Mukuro waits for Erza to get back in the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Junko tried to send Erza in herself, instead got sent into the ring by Erza. And now Erza taking her time, gets back into the ring, but now it's got to contend with Mukuro. Oh! Soldier's weapon, that powerbomb backbreaker. But Erza actually kicks out. Erza survives, but I don't know how long she's going to be surviving for. Bullet Requiem. Taking her straight out with that one. Mukuro picks up the win. As Waylon said, a lot of targeted attacks to the head and to the neck of Erza Scarlet. Mukuro had a target throughout the entire match and used it to perfection. You see it right there. That Creed of the Soldier pile driver laid Erza out. Erza tried to fight back and nearly was able to. You see here, that armory breaker from the top would land, and it was nearly over. With a few interferences from Junko, Mukuro stayed in the fight, would hit that bullet Requiem, and would put Erza Scarlet away.
Here is your winner, the Soldier, Morocco Isabella.
Soldier picks up the win, and it looks to me like the Despair Sisters are back where they wanted to be. That is that, Mukuro showing why she's quite scary and has in fact driven her namesake. Given Mukuro circles in training, she knew where exactly to strike. She knew that if there was anywhere she could target on Erza, given the armor, given the power she had, if she could target the head, target the neck, she'd be able to come up with the win. That's exactly what she did. 87% of you on Erza, 13% on Mukuro. And it was Mukuro who did pick up that win. Something tells me that this Soldier and this Ultimate Despair are going to be ones to watch as we go ahead and move on. Mukuro Ikusaba showing her dominance. Erza put up a fight, but is now 2-2 in the open challenge. Let's move on to something a little more lighthearted here, as we have the start of the Intercontinental Championship Tournament. Our first round 1 matchup. Will it be Akihiko Sanada, or will it be Cloud Strife moving on in the tournament. If I recall, they fail in tag action, yet we've seen one of them prove themselves in singles. We'll see if that is the case later on. Persona user or the mercenary, don't know who to pick, goes Ayato. But we'll see who manages to pick up the win. Will it be Akihiko or Cloud? Winner will advance to round 2 in the Intercontinental Championship Tournament. So, let's turn up that voltage and find out. The championship tournament has begun. Dusk, yeah, go ahead and get ready for your match against Mondo. That's coming up next.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 209 pounds, Akihiko
And coming out first, it is Akihiko Sanada. Very famous well, beforehand, I had a little bit of protein in my system. I had a little bit of a protein shake before the stream started. That's funny. RPG versus RPG, Persona versus Final Fantasy VII. Akihiko Sanada. We've seen him once. Wasn't able to pick up the win in a fatal 4-way matchup. He has the opportunity to move on in the tournament. Can he do that? Well, we'll just have to see. If he wants to, though, he's going to have to take on a soldier, a first-class soldier, Cloud Strife.
Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 159 pounds.
As was said, a mercenary, a soldier of Avalanche. Cloud Strife, let's just say, is pretty dominant. We've seen him in some matches already. He's been in 2, 1 tag team match, 1 battle royal. Not successful in either one of those 2. This is an opportunity for both of them to get themselves into the win column. I hope this doesn't come off as insulting, but Cloud has some big hair. Hey, listen. Cloud's got big hair. But we'll see if that can carry him to a win. Well, I don't know if big hair will carry him to win, but we'll find out as they start off with a little bit of chain wrestling. Just like we saw in Mukuro and Erza's matchup, and it's Akihiko who gets the better of the start. A little bit of big hair. Big hair. I read that and then didn't even say what I wanted to say. Locked up again, and Cloud pushed him away. And a punch right to the face. And they lock up again. 3rd time. These 2 showcasing a little test of strength as Cloud with that side headlock. But again, it's Akihiko who now takes him down with that back suplex. This match starting very similar to what we saw in the last one. Double axe handle to the back. As Akihiko looking to take out the legs of Cloud. Nice little maneuver there. And wasn't able to reach with that leg drop. Cloud taking him down. Ground and pound straight to Akihiko. And that fits both of their style. We've seen them do stuff like this before. Akihiko with that reverse swinging neck breaker type maneuver. Cloud getting the better of that striking exchange there and flies in. Tope Atomiko does not land as Akihiko gets out the way. Grabbed him by the back of the head, but elbows to the gut. Akihiko looking to make his team proud with that springboard, like a rebound clothesline. As Cloud was able to fight back though, hits that drop kick. These 2 both decorated fighters, decorated soldiers, athletes. You can name a lot of things about these 2. So it's a fun first round matchup between two competitors of very similar styles. And Akihiko saying it might be time to go flying. And he does just that. Akihiko flies in, taking Cloud down. And a chop to that big hair. Sonata going to work. There's that ground and pound from Akihiko this time around. As Cloud, I don't know when he used it, but popped off an adrenaline rush. But it doesn't matter anymore, because now he's stunned, and the adrenaline rush bar is broken. Grabbing away at the arm, and Akihiko's taking a very early start. These two understood the assignment, knowing they are the opening act of the Intercontinental Championship Tournament, and if this is how we can start this thing off, I can guarantee that this tournament is going to be something fun. That's Cloud sending Akihiko to the side and gets back in the ring, and we are a count of 10. And Cloud flipping a little double birds. And Akihiko, we get that suplex right there, transitions into the pin. Cloud kicks out at 2. I nearly thought that was about to put him away there, but Akihiko could be looking for that. No, went for the punch. Went for that punch. Didn't land it. Cloud got that block up. That's what you can expect from a soldier. You know what type of moves are going to come at you. You can find counters, you can find ways to block. But a fighter could do just the exact same thing, and these two are going back and forth because of that. Putting Cloud into the corner is Akihiko. Flying in, no. Thought he was gonna run at him. Now he does, drop kick. Cloud getting that kick up. Big closing. And punching away at the head of Akihiko. Cloud looking to take control back into this matchup. And a punch right to the head. Akihiko is now stunned and flies in, limit breaker punch. You talk about how it was a pretty rude thing from Cloud when he was losing, but now he's definitely got himself back in control, got himself the advantage, lining up, but the finisher's been reversed. Finisher reversed from Akihiko, got the strikes in, looking for that bionic elbow. That little Thunder Fist combo. Cloud does not have resiliency, but he kicks out at 2. Didn't need it. Flies in. Oh, kind of hit the elbow. Kind of got it to the leg there of Cloud. Oh, and that lariat. Cross slash. And Akihiko now, he's the one that kicks out at 2 without resiliency. And Cloud, he might have just thrown his best shot with that cross slash clothesline. And Akihiko survived it. Climbs up top, leg drop misses. Keep in mind, Akihiko's got 2 finishers. Could look to burn both of them right now. Drop kick though is hit. Cloud nearly stunned, but he's looking to line him up. Total Akihiko knockout, the TAKO. And Cloud burns resiliency. Both of them went for their finishers, and Cloud just got it first. But now he's put in the corner. Akihiko, he set him up perfectly. Ceasefire. That rolling elbow, and Akihiko moves on. Your angel feet. Yes, TAKO. Akihiko picks up the win and will advance in the Intercontinental Championship tournament. In quite a back-and-forth matchup. Looked like Akihiko took the advantage early doors, but Cloud would fight right back. That limit breaker punch. And then right here, that little thunder fist combo from Akihiko hit that bionic elbow on Cloud, but would allow him to kick out at 2 without resiliency. Would set him up here, and as Ezra said, went for the finishers at the same time. Cloud got his first, that cross/clothesline, but Akihiko would survive at the count of 2. And you see it right here, that total Akihiko knockout, TAKO, would burn Cloud's resiliency, and if he tried to crawl to the corner, it set him up perfectly. Akihiko still had another finisher in the chamber, Seize Fire. And that would put Cloud away.
Here is your winner, Akihiko Santana!
This big punch just an acronym sounds like taco. How original. Hey, it's a total Akihiko knockout. That's just how he is. He knocked out Cloud with both of those punches. He got the win there. 57% of you in favor of Cloud, 43% in favor of Akihiko. Akihiko, congratulations to you. You are moving on to round 2. As we move on to the show. Dusk, I hope you're back there ready to go because your matchup is next. Wish me luck. I can't wait to use this as a learning experience to see how I can improve the range. Bring it on. I won't hold back. We'll see if that is the case because coming up next, it is a vampire versus an astrologer. It's Dusk. It is Mona. They're going at it one-on-one. This match was requested to me, or to the GM rather, by Dusk. Wanting to get a matchup against Mona Magistus tonight. Gets the chance. We'll see if they can pick up the win doing so. So, y'all ready? As I am. Let's turn up that voltage and get this next matchup underway. Looks like he works at KFC. He promotes the place quite well with his color scheme. That'd be crazy. I haven't heard if he actually does. But coming out first in this matchup, it is Dusk.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the other side of darkness, Dusty!
We've seen Dusk in one matchup so far. It was a triple threat. It involved themselves, Connect, and Crow. Very fun triple threat, and it saw Dusk pick up the win, hitting Connect after hitting Connect with a baseball bat. Didn't shoot it, but that would be horrible. Dusk was able to pick up the win in that triple threat. Now, looks to make it a 2-0 record. Are there vampires here, or is that just a wrestling gimmick one of them has? Waylon, that's a Dusk question. That's not a me question. I could probably assume that there is an actual vampire, but it could just be a gimmick. I'm not sure. Considering Dusk does have different colored eyes. Gosh, I can't talk. Different colored eyes. I could think it's probably the former. Either way, Dusk, good luck to you tonight. And they're having a good old time swinging on those ropes while they're at it. Flair hoping Mona wins. Feels like their own form of bias, but who am I to complain? Coming out to take Dusk on in this matchup, it's Mona Magistus.
And her opponent from out of this world,
Mona has had a bit of a rough streak as of late. Kind of. We saw her once, then we didn't see her for a while after Makima, who, reminder, is banned, is suspended for the rest of the month, cannot make an appearance, would Soul Siphon Mona, and then apparently Mona went missing. She went missing, came back, answered the Erza Scarlet Open Challenge, and picked up the win in that one. Now, takes on Dusk tonight. Let's get this thing going. Clarabelle's here to call this one. As Mona starting out early with some punches and an arm drag right to Dusk. Definitely completely different feel from the first two matches where we had a little bit of chain wrestling. This time, Mona is just taking it to Dusk early doors. Double knees to the gut. Should be interesting, goes our little question mark friend. And now, okay, actually, you know what, never mind. They are actually locking up. And Dusk overpowering Mona. Very interesting start there. Dusk showing a little bit of that power gain as they lock up once again. But now Mona returning the favor. And no, we don't get a clean break. Mona with a little cheap shot to Dusk. Saying, bring it on. You wanted me to bring it on? How about you bring it on instead as a little elbow? Couple elbows to the face, and then a drop kick right after. Cover by Mona. Hasn't taken much damage to start off with. Taking it to Dusk early doors. As Mona looking to take Dusk into the corner and does so. Turns them around, big shot to the back. Mona flying in, drop kick to the back as Dusk is sent back into the corner. And a drop kick there. Using the ropes for a little bit of leverage to do so. In fact, tomorrow could be a real big day for Mona. The next 2 days could be very big for Mona in multiple WEs. Big drop kick there, but Dusk hopping up. Oh, and Mona actually caught her. Tried to get that punch in, but caught Dusk with that flying DDT. And this match has been all Mona so far. But now Dusk finally getting a little bit of offense in. And is taking it to Mona Magistus. And a senton right after. This is what Dusk needed. Get a little bit of offense in now. Try to take a little bit of an advantage back. Going to the middle ropes, calling Mona to her feet. Drop kick from the middle ropes. Grabbing at the leg, stomping away at the back of the leg. Now it's Dusk looking to take control. Grabbing away at the leg. Wrenching it. Getting a little bit of leg offense in. Or a little bit of damage to the leg. Stomping away on that leg again. And it seems to me like Dusk has a target. And it's not a bad target to go for. Mona, of course, we know, has that Stars Align, which uses the leg for power. But Dusk, signatures reversed on both ends. Mona went for that shooting star. Didn't land it. Dusk went for the signature as well earlier. That didn't land either. That's Mona sending Dusk to the outside with that stunner. Traded signature reversals, big dragon screw to the leg. Which again, like I said, that's Dusk's spot to go after. If Dusk can weaken the power of that Stars Align, might be able to use that to pick up the win. But Mona sure can use those legs to fly, and a diving cross body to the outside. Mona has done a lot of damage to Dusk's body. See that red body damage there. We have little trackers that can make sure everybody is fit and ready to go at all times. Sweeping the leg is Dusk. And taking her down there. Little reverse STO type maneuver from Dusk. Followed up that senton, the kick to the back. We're at a count of 4. As Dusk sets up big elbow. Flyway elbow to Mona. And Mona is stunned, but Dusk actually getting back into the ring and waiting. We're at a count of 9, but Dusk stepping out. And flies in Hurricane Rana. Somewhat taking to that WWE lead. Could very well be the case. Mona kicks to Dusk. Set up. Oh, there's that twist of fate. That star-told fate on the outside. Dusk is stunned because of it. Saw Dusk train, seemed intense, goes Leia. As much as I know, Dusk has put in a lot of training to get themselves ready for this fight. Count of 9. As Dusk now gets back into the ring at the count of 11. Oh no, Dusk was trying to lean in to avoid it, but still got caught with the stars align. Caught knee to the face, Dusk burns resiliency. Mind, Mona's got another one, but Dusk getting onto the ropes to stop it from happening, but that still might have set Mona up underneath, over top, tried to go for it again, tried to go for Stars Line for a second time, but Dusk caught it. Setting up, could be looking, kick to the gut, Ghost Rule from Dusk, knees to the gut of Mona. Mona kicks out at 2. No resiliency. Dusk needing to do some more to take it to the astrologer. As Dusk flies in, Hurricane Rana, and kips up as well right afterwards. And climbing up top, Dusk does have another finisher. Climbs up, tried to go for a shooting star of their own, but Mona scouted it and moved out the way. Duck underneath, and a flatliner delivered. Mona close to building up a finisher. Dusk does have that comeback if they're able to get it. A wasteland from Mona, climbing up top. And a splash right to Dusk. And with all the damage done to the body, that could very well be it. And it is. Not sure when the referee got hit as well. But Mona still picks up the win with that splash. A win in the books for Mona over Dusk. Dusk did bring that one back. A very close bout as it went on. There's that star-told fate from Mona. You're back out there, Ryan. Set up there. Dusk was set up for that stars align from Mona. The second they got back into the ring, Mona capitalized and hit it. Dusk would kick out and would reverse the second attempt at it and would hit that ghost rule, that underhook gut buster. Wasn't enough to put Mona away, as she did manage to kick out at 2. And you see right here, Dusk taking a lot of damage to the body. Mona targeted it and hit that splash, which would allow Mona to pick up the win. Dusk did their best, but it seems they weren't ready for the ruthlessness from Mona. Indeed. Great match, Mona. I learned quite a bit from it. The main reason for the match. Love to see it, Dusk. You seem to be improving every single time, which we love to see. Good match from our competitors. I want to interview Dusk post-show. Hey, feel free, Leia. I'm sure Dusk would probably be interested in an interview after that matchup. 57% of you in favor of Mona, 43% victory for Dusk. Congratulations to Mona Magistus on the win. And we move on.
Zelina Vega.
Next up, the sole tag team match of the card in D. It will be a women's tag team matchup tonight. Two teams who are looking to bounce back from some unfortunate losses. It is Scarlet Justice, and it is the Grand Line Divas. It is Anta Kamiki and Makoto Nijima versus Nico Robin and Nami. Pulls up. This one should be very fun. Dusk going, next time I won't be as merciful. Very bold words from Dusk on that one. So, let's turn up that voltage and get in to our solo tag team match of the night. Show. Coming out first, it is the Phantom Thieves. It is Scarlet Justice, Anta Kamiki, and Makoto Nijima.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Lady and the Queen, the Agents.
An and Makoto have been in a couple tag team matches since coming here. Tried to earn a chance to become the first ever tag team champions. Managed to get the win. Went into the tag team championship match, but was unfortunately unsuccessful on being the first one eliminated. But Makoto putting up a good fight. Well, the second one eliminated. Makoto put up a good fight, but unfortunately fell in that matchup as well. Tonight, they look to get back in the win column. And in order to do so, they gotta take on some One-Piece crew members. It's Nico Robin and Nami.
The Devil, Nick Robin, and Amy, the Awesome Ones.
Fired up as these two. We've seen them in one tag team matchup themselves. It was another number one contendership match for the tag team titles, and it was a little more recent. The Grand Line Divas look to become number one contenders, but in what was supposed to be the Blades of the Aegis, the Venom Vixens took the spot and took the tag team win, getting themselves the number one contendership. The Grand Line Divas were unsuccessful in that matchup. Tonight they look to get some momentum back. Robin, Nami, good luck to the two of you, good luck to An and Makoto as well. We get this tag team matchup ready to go. Queen and Robin starting this thing off, and Clarabelle calling this one. Here we go. Robin taking Queen down to start with and stomping away at the face. Now shots to the knee. As Robin sending Queen into the corner. Tag made to Nami. Climbing up there. Big power slam from Robin, and Nami. What was that? Nami hit the elbow, kind of went further than expected, and then went back. And still managed to hit it. Nami got some physics I don't know about. That's crazy. Tag made back into Robin. Nami sending Queen back into the ring. And now Robin actually taking it to Queen. Cover by Robin there. Kick out. Nami breaks physics, don't question it. Yeah, fair enough. This vampire thing isn't cute. Hey, boy, you'd expect. You say what you want to say. It's tag made from Queen to On. Set up now. Taking Robin down. Knee to the gut, followed by another one, and a third, and a fourth. Going back and forth with these knees is Scarlet Justice. And a moonsault from On. Robin stunned after that one. Kick out at one. I'm ignoring Nami breaking physics. Yeah, listen, Nami apparently can break physics. That's all we know. Hurricane Rana from Robin to On. I didn't even notice. A little Phantom Thief sign in the background there from the crowd. Tag made. Oh, they're going for it again. Power slam. And Nami broke physics again. Dang, broke physics for a second time. All right, Nami. What on ever loving earth. Flies in. Moonsault to the back. Cover by Nami on. Kick out at one. On. Setting up back suplex. Mr. Commentator, the group chat just changed. The GC just changed. Whatever that is, I don't know if I actually have access to that. Whatever in the world you might be talking about there, David, don't know if I have access to whatever in the world you are. I was never actually given permission by the GM to see that. If it's some sort of group chat thing, I was never given permission to see it. Weirdly enough. I just commentate the matches. That's all I do. The GM sees all that stuff. I don't see it. On. Now taking it to Nico. Robin puts her in the corner. Tried to make the tag. I don't know when Queen came in, but she did earlier. That swing, neckbreaker. Now Queen's been tagged in. That hot tag made successful. Big kick though to the side of the head. As Robin actually now managing to turn the tides once again. And now actually taking it to On, who's not the legal competitor. And Queen getting that elbow up. Flies in now. Big front-faced suplex. And goes to the middle rope. Not Robin trying to make the tag, but gets a body splash to the back for her troubles. And Scarlet Justice right now isolating Robin as Nami now had to come in. But Robin kicked out beforehand anyways. And this might be what in the world the team of Scarlet Justice, On and Makoto, what they wanted. Tag made. And Queen has got Robin on the top ropes. On's gone to the other corner. Superplex. And into a splash. Nice tag team offense there from the Phantom Thieves. As On now working on the leg of Robin. Gets out of the way there, back elbow. And now Robin rages up. And sending On away. We're at a count of 5 now. As Robin looking to get that momentum for the team, despite being targeted in this match already. Big kick to the gut. And another kick this time to the head. Count of 8 now. And a knee, but On moved out the way. Flies in, and a bulldog from On. Count of 11, Robin tries to get On back into the ring. Count of 13 is on now in the ring and doing a little dance. On doing a little dance. Do a little dance. Make a lot of noise as Robin's back in the ring. Went for the kick. But On got out of the way of it. Sending Robin into the corner of Scarlet Justice. But gets caught. Back elbow, no. Caught it. On. Y'all, get out your cell phones. Dial it up. 619 calls that Carmen's Flame. And then Hurricane Rana takes Nami out. For a brief second. Big kick to the back and Robin still isolated. Into the corner. Tag made to Queen. Send up for it. Justice served. Cover on Robin. Nami can't come in to help. And that's resiliency from Nico Robin. And this is exactly what Scarlet Justice was hoping for. They wanted to isolate Robin, but they might not be isolating her for very long. As Robin, back elbow. Didn't actually go for the tag. But Queen now looking to let that be their downfall. Went for the German suplex, did Robin, but Queen got out of that. Knee meeting the neck of Nico Robin. But Robin kicks out at 2. Thought that might have been enough, but it was not. Impressive from the fire, 1 goes flare. Assume you're talking about that 619 that was hit earlier as Robin now rolls to the outside and the tag is made back to On. Robin now gets back in the ring. Kicks from On to Kamaki as Panther setting up for that power bomb. And actually hooks the legs here. Cover. Kick out at 2. Robin still surviving and gets the tag to Nami. And that was needed. Hurricane Rana though from On still takes Nami down. And the Grand Line Divas might have some life back in this matchup with Nami tagged back in, but On's looking to shut that down real quick. Tag made to Queen. Flies in, forearm misses. And Nami, rolled through. And still rolling through actually, trying to make Queen a little dizzy here with that crucifix roll up. But a kick out even before 1 on that one there. As Nami sent back in the corner and tags in Robin, which I'll be honest might not be the wisest decision just yet. But a couple of knees and a suplex to Queen, who pops right back up. Put in the corner. And now Robin looking to set up here from the corner. Del Flores. That Aztec press. On had to come in and break that one up. Some nice high-flying offense there from Nico Robin. And tried to make the tag, but Queen stopped that from happening. Sending Robin back into Scarlet Justice territory. Makes the tag to On, and they're looking for this tag team move again. On's gone to the other corner. Set up, superplex into the splash. And this time, hooks the leg of Robin off that one. Kicked out at 2, and Nami didn't even come in. Just had full confidence that Robin was gonna kick out. Sent back into the corner. Tried to go for the tag, but instead going for a forearm instead. Lifted up, alley-oop, slam. Keep in mind, On's got a signature and a finisher, but instead actually makes the tag to Queen. Big punch. And a stunner, sending Robin down. And look at that, On waiting for Robin. And Queen tried to go after Nami, but gets pushed. On trying to send Robin in the ring, but instead gets sent in the ring themselves by Nico Robin. But that left Robin open to a suplex. from Queen. Lining up. Queen's got a finisher in stock. Hits that missile drop kick. And Queen, actually tried to Irish whip Robin in the corner. Got caught herself. And the boot to the throat. Oh, wait, no. Queen grabbing the boot. Pushing Robin down. And Miss Nijima trying to set up. But the signature got reversed. Reversal of the Irish whip, though, from Queen. Counter back. Robin might need to make a desperate tag here, and does. Tag made to Nami. Setting up. Oh my gosh, they're going for it again. Power slam from Robin. Nami gonna defy a little physics here. Elbow drop. Delivered. Signature reversed. Queen caught the kick. Turns Nami around. Russian leg sweep. And Queen makes the tag. On comes back in. Tried to set up for the signature. Irish whip, those reversed. And then Nami with a reversal back. Got the elbow up. Crossbody. Nami goes to the corner. Makes the tag to Robin again. But On's kipped right up. Went for the kick, didn't land. On, sent, caught, reversed the tag finish. Tag finisher was reversed by Robin. Set up, big kick to the side of the head. And these two teams are starting to put on a little bit of a classic as Queen rages up and taking the time to celebrate with the audience. Robin taking a second to breathe and gets Queen up and hits the signature on the outside. Bloomin' breaker on the outside and set up. Went for the finisher and that's caught. Queen reverses it, sends Robin into the barricade. And these two going back and forth, super kick to the face. These girls are in fact putting in the work. It shows why these two teams deserve to be in the tag team division. Robin sets up, tag made to Nami. They're setting up for it. The tag team finisher, Sea of Greed. Delivered to Queen. On breaks it up before the referee can get into position. And Nami could be looking to fly. And On tried to knock her down. Nami still getting a little bit of advantage. But this time, On takes Nami down. But Nami not stunned. Queen gets out of the way though. They want to show the goodness of tag team matches. Finishers reversed by Nami. Oh my goodness. Putting in the work. Slamming Makoto onto the ground. Tag made to Robin. Tag made to On. Flies in, back elbow to Panther. Sent to the corner again. Went for the tag. On caught it. Big kick. Moved out the way. Doesn't get it this time around. Into the corner. Tag to Nami. They're setting up now. Splash into the corner. And Nami with a super kick. And has that finisher. Nami could be looking to put On down. Queen is up on the ramp again. Apron. Tempest twist from Nami. And Queen breaks it up. The only person in this matchup who has burned resiliency so far is Robin. A clinic is being shown. Tag made to Robin. Knees followed up with a suplex. Once again, double axe handle to the back. As Robin going to the middle ropes and actually manages to connect with that splash. Turns On over. Queen can't come in to help. This might be resiliency. It's not. On kicks out at 2 without resiliency? Okay, show out on. All right. Tag made to Nami, though. And they're setting up. Drop kick in the corner. And they still aren't done. On, set up a caught. Neck breaker from Nami. Flies in. Moonsault from the bottom ropes. On stunned. Nami's going up top. Signature has been built up. Big splash. Cover again. And this time, it's resiliency. Resiliency this time is burned by On. The Grand Line Divas have fought their way back in this matchup. Double foot stomp to the arm. And a sling blade from Nami. Storm snap. And that puts On away. The Grand Line Divas pick up the win in an instant classic. With a lot of defying absolute physics from Nami. Set up here with those knees. This was a back and forth contest for ages. It looked like there were so many moments where Scarlet Justice would pick up the win. They isolated Robin throughout the whole match, but the second that it changed was when Nami was tagged back in. And that turned the tides back in the favor of Nami and Robin. These two teams put on a show. That splash there from On off the superplex. Justice was served in the matchup. That was where Robin had to burn resiliency. But Robin didn't give up. Set up for the Tempest twist there. And they had a target as well. The Grand Line Divas targeted Panther and was able to get it done with that Storm Snap Sling Blade.
The devil. Next. Robin. And Amy.
First time I've ever seen a Sling Blade be a finisher. Pulled off an upset, more of a singles act. Yeah, I can see that. The Phantom Thieves were amazing as always. Grats to the Divas. Call that the DP elbow chop for defying physics. Nonetheless, a big win for the Grand Line Divas. 67% of you in favor of Scarlet Justice, 33% for the Grand Line Divas. What a match. Congrats to Nami and Robin on. Honestly, yo, we might need to see these two teams run it back again. Cause dang, that was a good match. I digress, we move on in the night. And now, we get in to an IronHeart Championship matchup, round 1. It is one half of the tag team champions, Chie against the newcomer in Mileena. It's going to be quite a fun matchup here. Chie, Mileena, 1-on-1. Let me go ahead and get that poll ready for you guys. IronHeart Tournament Round 1. It is Chie, Satonaka, and it is Mileena. Okay, poll is Pole is up. Just about ready to go here. Here we go. Pole is up and ready to... Oh? What do you mean, oh? What do you mean, oh? What's going on? Huh? Jury? But the Venom Vixens. And that's Pyra. That's Pyra of the Blades. And there's no Mithra with her. It's just Pyra. Was that what y'all were talking about earlier? Pyra, I guess, found Jury and Harley Quinn. Remember, it was the Venom Vixens who took the Blades out of the #1 contenders match for the tag team titles. And Jury with a shovel right to Pyra. Pyra's on her own. No Mithra. Y'all, I don't know if this is a smart decision from Pyra trying to get revenge. I can confirm, yeah, Pyra found them. This wasn't Jury and Harley Quinn attacking Pyra. Pyra found them. And an enziguri from Jury to Pyra. And they're battling it out in the garage. No Mithra with Pyra this time, wanting to get revenge on her own for what Jury and Harley Quinn did to her and Mithra, and sent into the car again. Listen, this beef between these two teams doesn't seem to be over just from that attack. Something might need to be done about it. Welcome back, Ryan. This is a crazy time for you to come back. Welcome back, Ryan. As Pyra now trying to take it to Jury, but she's on her own. But she's fighting off as best as she can, taking it out of Harley Quinn. But now it's got to contend with Jury, and she's trying to do that. Was this a smart move? Maybe. I don't know, though. Because Pyra now trying to take on the Venom Vixens on her own, and is actually, surprisingly enough, doing a better job than I thought, considering this is 2-on-1. But now it's Harley Quinn who's taking it to Pyra. Drop kick. She's stunned. Security, I've been told, isn't close enough to stop this yet. They're on their way. But they're in a different, seems like they're in a different location in general. This, apparently, as much as I know, this is not backstage. This is elsewhere. But Jury taking Pyra down. She may be enduring. She can't properly dish back the damage. She's practically doomed to fail. And Pyra is, in fact, in danger. And this might just be too much for her. And look at that. Those two just stalking her. Saying, you can't do a thing about this. You tried to be brave. You tried to fight on your own. But Pyra's not done. Pyra's still trying to fight back. And now, Hurricane Rana to Harley Quinn, but pops right up. Trying to take it out of Jury. And tried to send her off of those boxes. Suplex to Harley Quinn. But now, oh no. But Jury was right there. But reversed. Pyra reversed that signature. But still, having to contend with Jury. It's not easy when it's 2-on-1. You gotta think where Mithra even is in this case. Is Mithra still hurt? Is Mithra still out, or did Pyra just rush in on her own? Burning hammer. Onto those boxes. To Harley Quinn. And set up. Went for the knee. Jury got the reversal though. She might be enduring and might be fighting back more than we thought. As Jury with those kicks and Pyra's teetering, but fought back. I was really hoping Pyra could do this on her own. For all those attacks she's hit, she's barely done anything. But Pyra, not done, sends Jury off those boxes. She's actually taken to the Venom Vixens. Harley Quinn sent off them too. Picked up Harley. Sent up for a second burning hammer. She's fighting against these two. She's got a little bit of fight. She's fiery for a reason. This just got a lot closer. Pyra showing she can still go. Doesn't matter if it's 2-on-1. She's still trying to fight. But the double axe handle missed. Neck breaker from Harley Quinn. Harley is in fact busted open. Harley with the kendo stick. And still fighting is Pyra. Oh, okay. Yup. Sorry I'm late. I've been playing Expedition 33 all day and forgot. Hey, no worries, Polka. By the way, happy birthday to you, brother. We at the GWE, we're dedicating this show to you. Because it is your birthday. Happy birthday, brother. The Vixens are kind of getting exposed here. They're having a rough time fighting one person, but right now, Pyra's in danger and stunned. Throws her down. And an elbow drop. And now it's Harley Quinn. And it might have been just a little bit too much. The punchline. Taking Pyra down. And I'm going to tell you guys right now because apparently the GM's caught wind of everything that's going on. And he's made this official. Next week, Pyra and Mithra versus the Venom Vixens. It will be a tag team match next week. And apparently, as much as I know, there are some stakes involved. The Venom Vixens, remember, they are the #1 contenders to Chie and Yukiko's tag team championships at Deep Freeze. What could those stakes be? Well, we'll have to find out after the show. You see that punch line there. Get me back over. Pyra sought out those two. They could lose the contendership. I don't know if it's losing the contendership just yet. We'll have to see what the GM has to say. But right now, let's get into what we were actually trying to do this entire time. It is the IronHeart Championship Tournament Round 1. It is Mileena. It is Chie. Good decision by the GM. It seems like it. We will see a tag match. Pyra and Mithra versus Jury and Harley Quinn. And that right there is official. Mileena scares me somehow. I don't know why. We'll just have to see what she can do in this one-on-one matchup against one half of the tag team champions. Let's turn up that voltage. Poll's already been made. It's been made for a while. Just because of all the stuff that happened. Coming out first, it is from Mortal Kombat, Mileena.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from out of this world, Montana.
I got the chance to hear a little bit from our reporter and our interviewer backstage, Leia. Had the chance to talk to Mileena before tonight. Mileena was talking to Leia about the fact that this is a massive opportunity for her to bring some glory and conquest to her realm. Winning that championship could do just that for her. Probably for the best. We don't know what's underneath that mask of hers. Fair enough. Leia, if you want to say any more of what Mileena talked to you about, all I know is that Mileena seems ready to go for this matchup. She's confident, ready for a fight. But she is going to have a tough test on her hands because she's going up against one half of the GWE Women's Tag Team Champions. It is Chie Satonaka. No Yukiko with her tonight. Chie is on her own.
And her opponent, representing the Dream Team from Yamaguchi, Japan, one half of the Global Women's World Tag Team Champions, Chie Sakamoto.
We know a lot about Chie. We know how dangerous her kicks are. That galactic punch could wipe anybody out at a moment's notice. It's what allowed Chie and Yukiko to get the opportunity for the tag team titles. And that's why they are tag team champions. As of right now, it will be Chie and Yukiko defending against the Venom Vixens. And as our friend here says, if she wins this, she gets closer to being the first double champion in this show. Can she do that, or will Mileena shut her down in round one? There's only one way to find out. Chie, Mileena, good luck to the both of you. Lorenzo's here to start this one. Here we go. Went for the boot early doors. Mileena knowing that she's got to come out the block strong against Chie. But it looks like Chie doing the exact same. Flying in, moonsaults from Chie. Got the range and the height on that one. Kick out though by Mileena. Chie starting out early with this one as they lock up. Chain wrestling, real graps are here as Chie got the advantage. Mileena rolls her up though. Quick cover, kick out before one. It's not going to be enough to put away one half of the tag team champions. We'll see another half of tag team champions going at it after this one, as we will see Mondo Owada taking on one half of the contenders at Deep Freeze, Joker. There's a little chain wrestling from Mileena and Chie. Mileena this time getting the advantage, but now Chie going back. Grabbing at the arm, the top wrist lock, wrenching away at it. And Chie, we know she's got that kicking game, but a little technicality in her game as well. Flies in, double axe handle. Moved out of the way though is Mileena. She's ready to show an honor. Ready to show an honor to her realm. Chie to show why the tag champs are not to be messed with. They both could be great champions indeed, as those double knees land from Mileena. Flies in, springboard drop kick, and now it's Mileena who takes control. Little flip indeed. Chie sent off the ropes. Is Mileena. Knee to the gut from Miss Satonaka. Calling for Mileena up. Those kicks, those punches, Chie knows them all too well. Those knees to the midsection as well. We know all about those strikes from Chie. Sending Mileena off the ropes. Underneath. Over top. Hits that knee. Shadow strike straight away to Mileena, and Chie's taken an early advantage. Kick out at 2 though. No resiliency burn from Mileena. But Chie does have that finisher, does have that galactic punch ready to go. But elbows from Mileena. Right now this has been all Chie, but Mileena is trying to fight her way back into it. Tried to go off the ropes, but Mileena stopped her. Off the ropes, underneath. Runs through. Then both arms into the face of Chie. Knee to the arm by Mileena and stomping away. A little bit of ruthless aggression to Chie. Keep in mind, Chie nearly stunned. Signature reverse, but so was the galactic punch. And now Chie's stunned, and Mileena got herself a finisher with it. Rude and ravenous. Right to Chie, and Mileena's turned this whole thing around, and that's resiliency from one half of the tag team champions. If I know anything about Chie, I know Chie's not one to give up this early. Calling for Mileena to get up. Chie, Meteora, double knees to the face. Cover on Mileena, who does not have resiliency built up, but kicks out at 2. Didn't need it. And a moonsault by Chie. Right there, big kick. There's that Kung Fu rush. Those combos from Chie, and now it's Mileena who burns resiliency. Going to the outside, but steps back in. Chie might just be looking to finish this thing off. Went for the galactic punch, and Mileena had it scouted. DDT. Elbow to the back, and has a finisher. Mileena could make a big impact if she could get Chie out of this tournament. Put on the ropes. Big kick. Grab there. Put on the ropes. Chie's in a bit of trouble. Set up into the crossface. In the crossface. But Chie's foot under the bottom ropes. But Mileena not done just yet. Might think that Chie might be out of this crossbody, but Chie grabbed her, picked her up right on the knees, and tossed her. Flies in. Went for the senton, didn't land it. Who's gonna get to their feet first? Both of them at the same time, but Mileena gets the advantage. Sweeping the leg, taken down with an STO. It is anyone's match. There is no more resiliency on these two. Chie stunned in the corner. And a knee to the throat of Chie. To the middle ropes. Calling for Chie to get up. Flies in, this time lands that crossbody. Stomping. Drop kick, Chie moved. Flies in, drop kick of her own, Mileena down. And a knee from Chie. Calling for her to get up. Any big move could be enough. As Chie going up top. Flies in, Meteora from the top. Goes to the middle ropes. Double axe handle, Mileena stunned. And Chie, oh, wait a minute, you don't think. Chie's going to the corner. Galactic punch! Mileena's busted open. Chie doesn't move on. Doesn't move on just yet. She kicked out of the galactic punch. Chie rolls in, neck breaker. Kick, reversed. That's the signature reverse. Crossface, locked in again. But again, Chie's underneath the bottom ropes. Grabbed by Mileena. Put on the ropes. Those strikes. And biting Chie. And oh no, got her in perfect position. Carnal clutches in that cross-faced chicken wing. And Chie taps. Mileena moves on and has eliminated one half of the tag team champs. Razor sharp teeth might have been under that mask indeed. Used it to bite Chie at the end. Mileena moves on. It looked like Chie had Mileena dead to rights with that galactic hunt. Ran up, kicked her. But Mileena somehow managed to kick out. There you see it. That galactic punt landed right to the jaw of Mileena. And it looked like it was over, but somehow Mileena was able to kick out of it. And that carnal clutch, Chie nowhere near the ropes this time, had no choice but to tap. Mileena sending an early statement. 62% of you on Mileena, 38 on Chie. And Mileena moves on in the tournament. Could we be looking at an early favorite? Who knows? But for now, we continue on in the night. It is time. Some singles action involving tag team competitors and tag team champions. We saw that with Chie just a second ago. It is challenger versus champion. It is Joker versus Mondo. Both of these two teams are undefeated. One of their members is set to face their first loss tonight. Will it be the leader of the Phantom Thieves and challenger? Or will it be one half of the tag team champions, Mondo? Either way, find out right now. Turn up that voltage. Let's do this thing. And coming out first, it is Broken Justice member Joker and Akihiko. They are both here tonight.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Superstar, representing the Disciples of the Apocalypse from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 228 pounds, of Phantom the
Joker and Akihiko, collectively known as Broken Justice. They've been a little sneaky, a little thievery been seen from these two, getting win after win. Earned their first win over Opening and Saya, rolled up Terry and Ryu to get the win there, and then got a roll up on Braun Breaker to guarantee themselves a tag team championship match at Detroit. But then took it to the tag team champions backstage and got the advantage. Joker looking to get an even more of an advantage tonight. As here come the tag team champions, Mondo and Taka. The Bro G's are here.
and his opponent, accompanied by King Tanaka from Yamaguchi, Japan, weighing in at 277 pounds, one half of the Global World Tag Team Champions, Mondo.
let's just say Mondo might have had some choice words for Joker coming into this match. Could be looking to make a statement tonight, trying to make sure that Joker and Akechi don't get any more momentum going in to Deep Freeze, which again will take place in 2 weeks. Joker, Mondo, one-on-one. And Bobby's calling this one. Here we go. Mondo tried to go straight in after Joker, and does this time reverse an STO, taking Joker down. Rapid fire punches from Mondo. He said he wasn't going to go easy on him. He sure isn't now. They attacked Mondo and Taka backstage just a week ago. A week or two ago. These two were attacked by Joker and Akechi. Mondo looking to dish out some revenge as an armbar locked in on Joker. The Joker right out of it, right hands to the ultimate biker gang leader, who gets dropped again. Akechi and Taka both cheering on their tag team partners from the outside, as Mondo taking an early advantage. That's why he's one half of the tag team champions. He knows how to bring it in fights like this. Oh wait, Joker sending Mondo into Akechi, who grabbed the leg, and then Joker with a cheap shot to the back. Cheap shot to the back of Mondo by Joker. And even Akechi's not even done yet. Removing the turnbuckle pad. This is what we've seen from Broken Justice. They're tricky. They know what to do. They know how to get an advantage. As Joker setting up Mondo. Forearm to the back of the head. Mondo couldn't see it. And now, oh look at this, trying to make Mondo look like a fool. Joker's tying him up in knots. And kicks him while he's down. Climbing up top. As Joker pointing the guns right at Mondo. Flies in, leg drop from the top. Shouldn't that have gotten Akechi sent away from the ring, completely interfering with the match? I don't know, Waylon. Apparently it looks like Akechi's still good, but he's still not gone. He's still not done. You see that bar there at the bottom? That is how much time Akechi has before he might be ejected from ringside. He keeps interfering, and he might be ejected. And Mondo ejected Joker from outside of the ring back into it. Kick out at 1, though. Mondo went for that punch. Joker with that massive kick. And the Swanton missed. As Mondo not letting that slide. And Akechi over there again, removing the turnbuckle pad. For a second time, that shooting star press. Standing shooting star not landing. Referee having to deal with the turnbuckle pad again as Joker dropping Mondo onto the knee and then drops him down. And you see that Joker has a finisher set up. He's got Mondo up. Fades up Thief Driver. Interference meter is essentially a respiration meter, pretty much. Mondo actually didn't have resiliency, but still kicked out at 2 anyways. Doesn't shock me, Akechi's a fan of more aggressive tactics indeed. Joker flies in, but gets caught, and Mondo slams him down. That's the power game of Mondo Owada. Went to fly himself, but Joker moved out the way and hit a moonsault to the back. Joker stepping through. Sharp shooter locked in on Mondo, and he burns resiliency from it. And it is not looking good for Mondo right now. And sending Joker to the outside. The tag team champion in a bit of trouble. Joker getting those forearm strikes in on Mondo, knocking him down. Taka looking worried for his bro. Kind of two. Joker sends Mondo back in the ring, and he's got another finisher that he could go for at any time, but he's gone back to the corner, looking for that forearm again to the back of the head. And then a moonsault right afterwards. But Mondo, making sure he couldn't be pinned, gets put himself into the corner, but oh no, that might have set him up. Joker's gone up top. Joker has lifted Mondo up. An avalanche phantom thief driver. Cover. Joker has pinned one half of the tag team champs. In dominant fashion, might I add. Joker gets this one done. You gotta think that it's got to affect the psyche of the tag team champs. Mondo got pinned and beaten by Joker. But you gotta think as well, a lot of that came from Akechi getting himself involved on multiple occasions. And when Mondo tries to get to the corner, try to get himself, catch some bearings, Joker set him up perfectly for an avalanche phantom thief driver. Looks up to put Mondo away. Broken Justice have got even more momentum going in to the Tag Team Championship match. I'm sure we'll see what happens on the other end. Akechi and Taka go at it, which I assume will be next week. Will we see this again? We sure will, in a different form, because we will see Taka and Akechi go at it. The separate sides, they didn't fight tonight, they'll go at it next week in one-on-one action. See there, Akechi attacking Mondo. Not before the start of the match. I don't know about that one. But a win for Joker. Seemed to me like Mondo didn't see that one coming. 57% of you for Mondo, 43% on Joker. It's Joker who picked up the win as we go ahead and move on to this matchup. Or in this card.
So,
A win
you think you're
over one half of the tag team champions. We've seen that twice in a row tonight. But now, to something a little bit more formal. It is the IronHeart Championship first round matchup. We saw Mileena pick up the win over Chie, who joins her in round 2. Will it be the man, Becky, Lynch, or will it be Clover? Poll is up. A goat in the ring against Clover, who's had a very good run to start out in the GWE. Let's turn up the voltage and get this tournament matchup underway. Coming out first, it's the man, Becky Lynch. We're here in the GWE, but right now, welcome to the big time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch.
What some people might call one of the greatest female wrestlers of all time, and it's not just me saying it. Becky Lynch is looking to prove why she is one of the greatest, why she is a GOAT in the women's division, could look to become the first ever women's IronHeart champion. She's been all over the world, collecting championships all across the world. Becky, good luck to you. Can the man overcome her opponent tonight in Miss Clover Field? Talk to them both. Becky's a great competitor from what I learned. She was a plus one. Clover out tonight on her own. We've seen her as of late develop a little bit of a friendship, or more a ally of convenience with Miu Iruma. She's picked up 2 wins over 2 different competitors. She picked up 3 wins actually over some different competitors. Two wins over Liliana. I'm confusing myself. Clover picked up 2 wins over Liliana, with a lot of distraction from Miu in both. Clover now looking to pursue her own little singles gold pursuit of the Women's IronHeart Championship. In order to do so, she's got to get past Becky Lynch. They lock up early doors. Heard Becky boycotted Raw earlier today, perhaps so she hasn't had any distractions here. Could quite possibly be the case, as Becky, no distractions for her tonight, is taking it to Clover. Trying to get the early advantage. A Clover reversing into a German suplex position. But Becky taking her down. Headlock on the ground from the man. Trying to wrestle circles around Miss Clover. Becky, a great in this business, knows the business inside and out. Could very well know weaknesses and ways to overcome any opponent, and now trying to go after the arm of Clover, which gets out of it early. And they lock right back up. Clover getting the early advantage, pushing Becky up to the ropes. And the break. No! Clover with a cheap shot. Clover's a trickster. Said that the best in the world did not matter. She was beating her. In the form of an interview courtesy of Leia to Clover. Clover trying to beat one of the best and make her name known. But Becky trying to put her away, rolls her up. Kick out at 1. That's Clover. And they lock up again. But a little bit of a power game from Clover pushes Becky over. Strikes from the man that gets caught by one of Clover now. Throwing strikes of her own. These two have very similar ways that they fight. Very similar styles. As Clover rolled to the outside, gets back in, and takes Becky down with, I probably want to say that looked like a poke to the eye. As Becky gets caught with another kick as she popped up. And a wheelbarrow face buster from Clover. Turns her over, hooks both legs. Kick out by Becky at 1. Let's take a little sip of water. Some water in the system. Hydrogen rich line from Clover. Taking Becky down, and now looking for the 4-leaf Clover, that Clover leaf. But Becky played it smart, goes after ropes, and Broke it up there, as now Clover could be setting up here. Look at that little Ushi-Goroshi from the corner by Clover, and Becky's rocked, set up for the axe ending. That crossroads from Clover, and this has been all Clover to start, and that's resiliency from the man. Clover is looking dominant to start this matchup off. We saw that earlier with Chie. She was dominant against Mileena, and Mileena brought this one back and took the win over Chie. Will Becky be able to do the same, or will Clover be just a bit too much? Counter from Becky. Off the ropes. Big drop kick. Little single leg drop kick there. Becky. Oh, there's a clothesline, another clothesline, looking to come back into this matchup as Clover in a bit of trouble. Becky went for a double axe handle and actually landed it as Clover was standing up. But Clover kicks out at one and is right back up to her feet, and Becky's a little stunned here. A little surprised Clover was able to do that so quickly. Turned her around. Wait a minute! Stole the manhandle slam! Clover stole the manhandle slam! And put her away with it! Clover beating Becky Lynch with her own move. The manhandle slam got it done. But not from Becky, from Clover, and she was dominant in this matchup. Becky fought back early, tried to at least. Got that double axe handle, but the second she was caught, Clover knew she needed to be smart, and so tried to take it to her and hit that manhandle slam of her own to get the win.
Here is your winner, the Clover.
We talked about Mileena being a potential favorite. I think the game's just changed because Clover might have just become the new favorite going into this tournament. Just in 2 matches, Clover has staked her claim. 75% on Becky, 25 on Clover. Clover got it done in dominant fashion. Nothing. We move on, and it is main event time. From one championship match, tournament match, to the other, we have one more Intercontinental Championship Tournament first round matchup. It is Ryan versus Ryoma Hoshi. Ryan looking to keep his momentum going. Ryoma looking to get momentum back. Let's turn up that voltage one more time for the main event. All right, here we go. And this dreaded music fills the arena. The smoke filling the arena.
The following
Here comes
contest
Ryan.
is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 208 pounds, Ryan Horton.
Still terrifies me each time. Why'd it get so creepy? Look at the man who's out here, Braylon. That's why. I can't even really say he's a man. This is really more a ghost in the body of a man. Ryan, also known as Lissa, has shown some dominance. Got my bets in again that Jacob guy is going to get involved again. We shall see if that is the case. We know Ryan has been taking it to Jacob as of late, throwing shots at him. Pinned him in a 6-person elimination matchup. Jacob wasn't a fan of that. And as Jacob then had his opportunity to fight off against Eggman, Ryan would come out and distract him, allowing Eggman to get the win. Jacob, of course, would deliver punishment back to Ryan. Will we see Jacob tonight in this matchup? We know that Ryan takes on Ryoma in the Intercontinental Championship Tournament Round 1. Air is heavy, but it should be fine, goes Kara. Creeps me out a lot, and I'm a demon in a band of vampires. It's very creepy. Everything that Ryan has been is still nothing short of creepy. Especially now, the music is just completely cut out. Still going. We know this music's going to kick back in at some point. Because of how unexpected it could actually just come back. We don't even know when. But all we know is that Ryan is a dangerous man. There it is. There it is. Ryan is dangerous. Ryoma is going to have to watch out for some of these moves that he has. We've seen him use that neon lights pile driver to great effect. That RDT, that Ryan Del Trump. Ryoma's going to have to make sure he scouts those moves. I can't tell if it's better or worse with no music. I can't tell either. It's horrifying both ways. And here comes the ultimate tennis pro, Ryoma.
Japan, weighing in at 100 pounds,
Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro, turned prisoner, turned competitor in the GWE. This man, little man, looking to get himself back in the win column for the first time in the GWE. He could look to get a championship if he can make his way all the way through this tournament. He's got a tough task ahead of him if he can. Ryoma, a good luck to you. 'Cause I'll be honest, with how Ryan's been doing, you're gonna need it. Ryan, Ryoma, main event time. Bobby's calling this one. Here we go. Kick straight away from Ryoma, trying to take out the vertical base of Ryan, and does so. Immediate splash right afterwards as well, and Ryoma knows he's got to come out the block strong against Ryan, and now locking up. Needing to. As Ryan getting that top wrist lock, that headlock there, but Ryoma pushed him away. Underneath over top, drop kick again to the knee, still going after those legs. But Ryan takes him down and now going after the legs himself. Back and forth start to this contest, to this main event. Ryoma gets Ryan on the ropes. Grabbing the arm. Pulls it back there. Big kicks. And a super kick to the gut. But Ryan counters. Ryoma rolled out the way. Big clothesline takes him down. And Ryoma staying on the offense. Big crossbody. Ryan stunned. Early doors. Ryoma bringing the fight, bringing the early offense to Ryan. Flies up to the top. West Coast pop. And Ryoma, with that fast offense, already has a signature built up. Kick to the midsection. Could be setting up here. Ugh! Ace destroyer from Ryoma. And he's got an early advantage. Tried to go for long ways to go, but Ryan caught it. Ryoma's fast. He can barely keep up with all the moves he's doing. Slamming his head into the mat, though, is Ryan. And now Ryan trying to turn the tides back in his favor. Calling for Ryoma to get up. And into a roll-up. Roll-up by Ryan. Kick out and reverse back by Ryoma. Roll-up on Ryan now. And Ryan actually burned resiliency off that roll-up. Ryan might not have been prepared for Ryoma in this match, because he's taking it to him early. Knee to the back of the leg from Ryan. Big punch and sent Ryoma into the table. And a knee drop from Ryan. Count of 5. Ryan trying to send him, but Ryoma sends him away himself. Count of 6. Ryoma tossing Ryan back into the ring. Doesn't have anything built up. Turns him over though. Grabbing the leg, DDT with the leg. Trying to fly in. Moonsault's hit by Ryoma. And this might be the needed comeback that Ryoma could use. But Ryan with those elbows, not looking to get himself out of this just yet. Back elbow moved out the way. Caught by Ryan. He was looking for that signature and got caught. And Ryan sets him up. Oh, we've seen this so many times. Neon lights. Puts him on his head. Ryoma's got no resiliency, but manages to kick out at 2. Kick to the midsection, and there's the RDT. And Ryoma still doesn't have resiliency. Ryan's just turned this thing around, but not picked up the win just yet. Ryoma kicks out again. Sets him up. Slams him. Slams him down. Another move that drops people on their head, just like in the first match. Ryan tried to get to Ryoma, but he got him early. He was playing a little possum there. Ryan in trouble now. Ryoma setting him up. Setting him up here. Long ways to go. Cover by Ryoma. Is this going to be it for Ryan? And it is. Ryoma does it. Ryoma moves on in the tournament. Big win for Ryoma Hoshi. Ryan brought the fight, but Ryoma got it done with that long ways to go. You see there though, Ryan dropping Ryoma on his head with that neon lights. The crack ran out. Either the crack ran out or Ryoma just got the better of him tonight. You see that RDT almost put Ryoma away. He didn't have resiliency built up. He was just able to kick out. We see it here, long ways to go. Was was enough to put Ryan away. Ryoma
Here's your winner,
advances
Reed.
to the next round of the Intercontinental Championship Tournament. It was 62% of you on Ryan, 38% on Ryoma. Big win there. Oh. And it looked like Jacob was watching. He might not have been at ringside, but Jacob was watching. What a show. We might need to see something from this because Jacob apparently watching this match. Ryan losing this one might have put a smile on his face. That is our show. Let's go over it. It was an open challenge from Erza Scarlet, answered by the Soldier, by Mukuro Ikusawa. And with Junko by her side, dropped Erza on her head, picked up the win. The Despair Sisters are back, and they look as dominant as ever. In the first match of the Intercontinental Championship Tournament, it was Akihiko who picked up the win over Cloud. In a pretty back and forth contest, that saw Akihiko knock Cloud out with that total Akihiko knockout. And as Cloud would get to the corner, would be set up for Seize Fire. Put him away, and Akihiko would advance to round 2. Mona and Dusk had a pretty good back and forth contest, with Mona picking up the win over Dusk. But it seems to me like Dusk is improving every single week. So good on Dusk for that one, and congratulations to Mona. Mother. In an absolute classic. Let's just say, absolute classic. The Grand Line Divas picked up the win over An and Makoto Scarlet Justice. It looked like Queen and Panther had them dead to rights, but the second Nami got themselves back into the match, it was game over. They brought it back. The Grand Line Divas pick up a much-needed tag team win. Pyra apparently took it to both Jury and Harley Quinn somewhere. I don't know where. Wasn't able to get it done though. Wasn't able to pick up as much revenge as she wanted. And it has been confirmed it will be the Blades of the Aegis versus Venom Vixens next week with some stakes at hand. In another classic, it was Mileena versus Chie. Mileena looked very out of it to start off with, as Chie was dominant. Hit that galactic punch, but somehow Mileena was able to kick out and get the win, beating one half of the tag team champions and advancing to the next round of the IronHeart Championship Tournament. Joker, I'll just say it, dominated Mondo. Absolutely decimated him. With a lot of interference from Akechi, Joker was able to get the momentum over Mondo. Burke and Justice still remain undefeated. See you later, Ezra. Have a good rest of your night. Joker picked up the win over Mondo. Right there. Another dominant performance followed as Clover was able to decimate the man, Becky Lynch, and moved on in the tournament. Clover could very well be a favorite going in. And in the main event, it was Ryoma who picked up the win over Ryan. Ryan was trying to come back from that speedy, high-flying offense from Ryoma to start with. But it's hard to come back against the Ultimate Tennis Pro. And Ryoma got it done and will advance to round 2. That was an insane show there. See that there? Jacob's thing. And again, the whole thing with Akechi, Joker, Mondo, and Taka. Let's see what next show we'd have. What would 2K book for the go home show to Deep Freeze? It would be Ryan versus Modest again. We've seen that already. They look to run it back again. It would be, oh my gosh. Luffy versus Eggman one-on-one. That'd be a banger. It'd be Liliana versus Miyu. I mean, that's not exactly happening, but it is happening to Deep Freeze. So we'll see that then. It would be Moon Mage versus Marin. Little run back of that Fatal 4-Way, at least half of that Fatal 4-Way for the Women's Championship. It would be, well, Mondo versus Akechi. We're nearly seeing that. It's Taka versus Akechi, not Mondo. Very close. Chie with a promo. All right, Chie, fair enough. Cassius Bright versus Splendid. Splendid run. Oh gosh. It would be Julia versus Mona versus Clover in a triple threat. And in the main event, what title's gonna be on the line for some random reason? It's Terry versus Gildarts again for the Intercontinental Championship. Okay. All right, whatever. that seems to happen a lot. Power rankings. Let's take a look. Robin number 1 in the power rankings. Mona at 2, Ryan Shogun 3. The top 5 is all women. Let's go, ladies. Picking up the top 5 in the power rankings. Love to see it. Robin, Mona, Ryan Shogun, Erza, and Clover. Adding the top 5. Ryan at 6. Then Yukiko, Arrow, Cassius Bright, Chie, Taka, Mileena, Dusk, Pi, Ryoma, Harley Quinn, Mukuro, Roman Reigns, Akihiko, and Mondo, rounding out your top 20. That's that. Y'all can go out of character, and we'll end this stream. Dang. We had some bangers tonight. We had some bangers tonight. We're getting closer and closer to Deep Freeze. Roman gets lower in the power rankings. Love to see it. We're getting closer and closer to the first pay-per-view in the form of Deep Freeze. Next week is the Go Home Show 2. December 14th, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the GWE will bring you Deep Freeze, very first review. So get excited for that. That'll do it for me. I will see you all next week for the Go Home Show to Deep Freeze, and for another week of Monday Night Voltage. Until then, peace.